Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a video on the Piggy Bank which launched last night, and I'm hoping that the sound issues that has happened on the last two videos has gone away. I think I found the fix, and it was something to do with uploading to YouTube. It should be fixed for this video, but we'll see. And so yeah, this launched eventually yesterday, and you can see already there's just short of 900,000 LP tokens in this thing. And let's have a quick look at how the site works. And you can see I've got 3 stakes already, and I only had 6.2 LP tokens to put into this, so I was quite surprised I got so many piglets. As I saw, some people got really screwed a little bit. Well, not screwed, but the people that bought in straight away got more, as people later on found out when the contract balance skyrocketed. I don't think people thought it would get so much balance. So yeah, if you got in a bit later, you lost that opportunity to get in and get a lot more for what you got, but it works for most things. But over time, the buying power should balance out. So people who want to get in later on should be able to get in. So I got in around the timer went off for the launch, but I was just refreshing the page, and around 3 or 4 seconds before the time went off, the page went live. So I got my first stake in there. So each one of these was 0.2 LP. Sorry, not 0.2, 2 LP tokens. And the first one I did was a non-locked up stake. So I can sell these Truffles now. And even though all of these were 2 LP tokens, I got more for my first 2 LPs, and then it went down. And I think people after me would have got even lower because the contract price and I got in was still in 5 figures. And if I watched Drip Guide's replay, and you could just see the buying power was getting lower and lower, which it is kind of to be expected on these kind of things. It would have been the same with the garden as well. But as you can see, I've got piglets, and these are finding truffles, and I have no idea what the rates are yet for how many truffles equals 1 piglet, and there's no metric on here for the LP tokens yet, so we don't know how much these truffles are worth in LP tokens, so it's hard to kind of get a measure on things right now. But what we can do is we can find out the price of a truffle, and that's pretty easy to do. So let's get the calculator up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this value to change. So at the minute it's 11:01, so we'll just wait until that goes up, and we'll divide that value by the truffles available at that time, and that'll give us an idea of the price per truffle. And that's pretty much all we can do at the minute, so we'll do that. So 11:02 divide by 398,980. Don't know why that didn't work. Calculator. So 11:02 divide, what was it? Sorry about that, guys. 39, was it 398? 980. So there is the price of a truffle, and this has gone a bit lower since earlier. So when it launched, the price of a truffle was 0.00026, and that was the first value I got when I started accumulating truffles, and the update came on with the price. And so earlier on it went up to 0.00028, but now the balance, the contract balance, is starting to, you know, stabilize. The decay will start to come in. If you know about the drip garden, you know there's some sort of auto decay that's supposed to just get the price down if the balance of the contract is not going up, and that's what happens with the truffle price. So the balance of the piggy bank is starting to taper off a little bit now. It might go up, you might find some big, you know, big upswings in that, which will temporarily put the price of truffles up, but it's always going to start to come back down. So we've got that metric there. So that's your truffle price for now, and I expect this will go down. And all we've got to do now is to kind of wait for more information on this and find out when we can compound and how many piglets we get for our money and stuff like that. It's going to be an interesting few days, I think, while everyone figures out the whole thing. But it's launched, and let's have a quick look at the pig price. There was a big drop off yesterday. You can see there's some big buy orders coming in now there. So let's go for 5 days. And we'll go for the hourly. So yeah, this is the downtrend that we've been in since the launch kind of got delayed. And you can see these big sell-offs, which I assume is people going for BUSD. And that happened yesterday. You can see, look, the price went all the way from what, 300-ish all the way to what 260 before launch, and then people have just constantly been trading their pigs for BUSD to pair them up. So we need to wait to find a floor, which we will. Let's go to the 4 hours. We'll try and see if there's any support we can find here. It's, we're kind of at close to a support level right now, around 216, 220. There should be some buying pressure, but you can see some big orders coming in right now. So I expect that we'll see this come up pretty soon, as soon as the dust settles from the piggy bank, and hopefully we'll get some good movement on drip as well. So that's the quick update on that. If you want to know how to get your LP tokens, it's just gone up to 900,000 now. That's a good sign. The higher this goes, the better for your truffles. Yeah, you come over here onto the tab at the side here and add pigs LP, and then this will do it all for you. I've got nothing in there to trade at the minute because I've got what I've got in there, and I think I had around $240 worth. So until we know how much piglets are, I don't know what I've got for my money there. Hopefully I've done all right. I've got obviously quite a small amount of LPs compared to most of you. I'm just trying to be informative. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly explain what I think happens in the piggy bank. If you can hear any background noise, that's my son in the other room just playing. He's all right. Right, so I think it works like the garden, and I assume Forex is going to add, the how many truffles per day you'll get and this kind of thing. But yeah, your unlocked state works like the garden. These ones are all locked in. So this one that was a 70-day one, and that was a 28-day one. So these will get a bonus, but you only get the bonus when you can compound. So for those who've got low stakes like me, we might not get the full bonus if we can't compound every day because that bonus will be lost. Forex says the bonus gets put to the side when you stake and it gets added in. And as time goes on, towards the end of your stake, you'll receive a lot more bonus than the first 75%. So I think in the first 75% of your stake, you'll get 30% of your bonus if you compound every day. And then for the last 25% of your stake, you'll get the 75% of your bonus. So it's right at the end, you'll see a big upswing. And that will help offset the truffle value, which is going to go down over time per truffle. So these volumes should go up. You'll see like obviously your amount is going to go up as you add more truffles, but the individual truffle value is going to go down over time, like seeds do in the garden. And that means people in the future can buy in. And when we know the truffle to piglet ratio and stuff, it'll be a lot more clearer, but we don't right now. So we'll have to wait for that one. But your truffles will come down, and your compounding should keep you ahead of the truffle decay. And when we know what LP tokens we're getting, this will be even more clear. We'll be able to try and stay ahead of the LP ratio like you do in the garden. As long as you're getting more LP per day as you're compounding, then you're ahead of the game. If you start to take money out all the time and you're not putting anything back in the system, over time you're going to see that LP per day get lower if that's how it works like the garden. It should do because it's the same kind of contract with a few extra bits on it. And that's my understanding. But we'll do a bit more of a deep dive next week. Hopefully we'll get all the values that we need. And these bonuses are insane. If you want to lock up for a year, look at that, 4,883%. And that's versus compounding normally. So if you compound on a untime lock stake, obviously it's zero bonus. So this bonus is on your truffles that you'll get. So over time, this is how many more truffles you'd get compounding every day compared to an unlocked stake. And if you want to lock up for 2 years, that's 63,000%. That's a ridiculous bonus. Sorry, I got that wrong. It's 102, isn't it? But you get the point. The bonuses as you go along get it goes up like a. It's not even. It goes up. So the more you lock, you get like a linear kind of bonus, and that's really good. So yeah, that's the piggy bank. I don't really have much more to say on it at the minute because we're all learning. Hopefully you got in fairly early. It's still a good time to get in. I think if you wait a few days for that truffle price to come down, because this is still going up, but I think the decay is starting to set in now. The contract's starting to do its thing. So we are above what we were at launch, but it is coming down. And every day it should do, and it should be better for you to get in next week versus now. I think that most people have got the position already on this. So I'm hoping the bonus will just steadily go up to try and keep that decay off. Or low. As long as the decay is pretty low, we're alright. We can compound, we can beat it. And that's how it works. So, anything else? For now, I don't think there's anything else. I don't have referrals. I will leave a link, but you're better off going for someone that's got a big a big pot. But if you want to support me on the drip garden, that'd be great. I'm not going to put my drip link in either because I don't have any breep tokens. So I'd use drip farm if you want to use someone's link. Is a good guy. And for now, I'll leave it. So it's been around 22 hours, and I've made $24.50. Wow. So I've made 10% so far of my initial capital in a day. and that'll slow down. I think when the truffle value comes down a little bit. So, but not bad for a day. I'm pretty pleased with it, and I just want more information on the piglets really and the LP price. I'm sure we'll get it in time, and people are going to build some pretty, good stuff, good tools, so we can track everything. And that because I've got a spreadsheet waiting for all the values to be put in, like I've got in the drip garden. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll have an update on this in a few days or next week. Thank you.